All right, there we go. That's better. Sorry, guys. Let me go ahead and share this again. Let me wait till you guys join over here. My bad. I don't know what the hell happened. I promise I wasn't DJ Steels. I wasn't. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what the hell happened. I'm back. I am back, and I think the smoke screen is now all good. Oh, man. Imagine if I came back, honestly, and Doc Gooden was behind me. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. No, I'm back. Coop, what's going on, man? All right, guys, get back to your questions. I'm sorry about that. Oh, man. Is the hater rumors true? I already addressed that. The Yankees like him. We'll see what happens. Hey, Pete, the screen locked like Sydney has been. Yes. Jacoby getting 26 million? I don't think so. You know what, man? That's going to be interesting because I don't think the Yankees would be so. I don't think the Yankees would be so upfront about this if they knew they didn't have a legit reason behind it. I think the Yankees feel they got a real serious case. I think they feel they got a real serious case. They did. The Astros hacked it. I feel you, man. Haven't heard Pete say stop it in a minute. There's your stop it's. Look, I give stop it's all day. All right? I throw many stop it's out there. Right now, I'm on a high. My Yankees, they did what I wanted. I can't say many stop it's right now. We're doing well. It was the analytical nerds that hacked my system. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. What about Joe Panic to Yankees? I'm all right with that. Wouldn't be one of my favorite things. Why would the Indians trade Zimmer? Makes no sense. I agree. I don't see why they would go out and try to trade Zimmer. Not sure if I missed the answer, but is there Ellsbury news? Gio, no, man. There's been nothing new yet. I think the Yankees feel they definitely have a case. I don't think they would have been so aggressive about this and so upfront about holding money if they didn't feel they didn't have a case. So I definitely think they feel they have a real case. Any news on Hader? No, nothing new than what I reported on. They don't have to trade him. They don't have to trade Hader. So they're going to want a good deal. Now, the Yankees are willing to do something decent because he's cost control for years. The Yankees are going to like that. But they're not just going to give him away for nothing. They're not going to give him away for nothing. There's no point in the Yankees doing that. There will be no point for the Yankees to do that. Did you get the cold blue t-shirt or did you get a real jersey? I got the t-shirt. I got a jersey. I got a jersey coming in the mail. I heard Ellsbury might go to Seattle. I don't know where the hell he's going to go. He's going to go somewhere. He's going to get the hell out of here, though, because he's already gone, and I love it. Guys, go ahead and get the likes up if you don't mind. Why wouldn't you trade Andujar in a Hader trade? Oh, he's talking to Coop. Good old Coop. It's a tough call for me. It's a tough call for me. The only reason I say it's a tough call is because, for me personally, one, I do have a little bias towards Miguel Andujar. I love the guy. I think he's excellent. I think he's a middle of the order bat for the Yankees. I do think people have given up on his defense way too quickly. Got 1 year in and, a couple of games before you can really see what he can do. I think he could be a very, very big player for the Yankees for years to come or whatever team he plays for. Now, you got to look at it and say, Hader's cost control for years, so is Miguel Andujar. Who's going to be more beneficial to your club? Now, probably in the short term, Hader will be. And I think for the Yankees, you do got to look in the short term because you want the best years of Garrett Cole having the best chance to win. And they're going to have that here these first couple of years. That's why I said the first couple of years are so important of this contract because you want to try to get a World Series or two within those first 4 to 5 years. You want to try to win one or two, maybe three, shall I say, World Series with Garrett Cole anchoring this team. This is what we wanted. This is what all of us have been saying. They need another ace. Now they have an ace. They have a legit ace. They have good guys behind them, guys that can win you big games. Severino's going to only get better, hopefully. Paxton, second year in New York, the comfort's going to be there. He's going to keep throwing like he did in the second half when he decided to go more to the curveball, fastball combination and pitch the way he used to in Seattle. We saw what he could do when he did that. So it's going to be very, very, very interesting to see what the Yankees do if they look to make that deal. The holdup with the Gardner thing is not crazy. No, I don't think he failed a physical. They're gonna remove somebody off the roster. They don't have a specific time frame. They need to do that immediately. A deal is locked in place. They have a deal with Gardner. They don't have to announce it immediately. They'll announce it when they're ready to announce it. Will Estrada suffice as backup shortstop, or do we make a move? And we also got Tyler Wade, who's a very good shortstop. So there's a lot of guys out there. I think Estrada's a guy with a lot of talent that a lot of teams like. So, I don't think that's a major concern right now for the Yankees. I think he's got more upside on the offensive than Gio, and I think given the chance, he can be at least an average defensive third baseman. He can be a very good third baseman. I think that's the thing a lot of people are forgetting about. A lot of people just think Miguel Andujar is never going to be good defensively. They're acting like this is by far the worst fielding third baseman that they've ever seen. Yeah, he was bad at third base, but guys, he's young. He can definitely get better. Again, a lot of the bodies you see at third base and first base, the concern is this guy's maybe getting too big for this position. He might be too slow for that position. Miguel Andujar is none of that. He's very athletic. So for Miguel Andujar to turn into a good third baseman would never shock me, would never surprise me if that's what he eventually does. I wouldn't be shocked at all by that. I would only trade him for a controllable starter. That's not a bad opinion. That's not a bad opinion of that one. Now, again, let's remember this. Josh Hader isn't just your regular relief pitcher. He's elite. He truly is elite. So adding him, it makes games even shorter. And it makes the Yankees starting rotation even better. From a Greek to an Italian, we love you, bud. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You think Yankees extend Pax and Tanaka? I don't know, man. That's a tough call. That's a tough call. I think the Yankees extend one of them. Now, look, Tanaka has also been pretty fair when it comes to the Yankees. He didn't opt out. He decided to work on the rest of that deal. He's consistently inconsistent or, good enough. He gets by. I still think he's very good. He's consistent enough. Look, who knows how good Tanaka would have been if he got surgery. When Tanaka first came up, look, if you guys remember Tanaka's first year, it amazes me to wonder what Tanaka might have been. And he's good now. He's excellent now. So, really, how good could Masahiro Tanaka have been? When he first came up, if you guys remember, he was throwing 96, 97, 95 consistently. Looked like he threw a much more force. And then he really dialed it back and just became a pitcher. He became a lot like Hiroki Kuroda. A guy that has everything, mixes pitches very well, goes a lot more to the off speed. So, that's always something I ask myself. I wonder what he would have been. Would I re-sign him? I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind re-signing them at all. I wouldn't mind re-signing either one of them. And that's what I'm talking about, the elbow tear. Okay, Michael, I hear you. I hear you. What about an Elvis Andrus if Rangers are looking, not interested? Hader's great. He's elite, but so is Andujar. I'll push back on that one. And this is coming from a huge Miguel Andujar fan. I love this guy. I love Miguel Andujar. Hader's more elite when it comes to them right now. And it's not close in the opinion of who is going to help you in 2020. So looking at this through the spectrum, tunnel vision of 2020, I want Hader on my team than Miguel Andujar. Andujar could be elite, no question. I don't think anybody would sit here and say he has no chance of being an elite ball player. He does. He has a lot of chances. But when you're looking at 2020, Hader would be the guy right now. If the Yankees keep Miguel Andujar, I'm putting very high expectations on him. Very high expectations on him. I want him to be great, and he should be great. His rookie season was very good. His offense looked elite. But we got to look at the whole player here. His offense did look elite. I am right there with you on that one. But to say that he's more elite or elite in the level of a Hader, he's not for when it comes to 2020. Andujar is an elite hitter. He moves on defense like a what? I don't know what that is. I thought you said mayonnaise at first. I don't know what the hell that is. Can you spell that out for me very easily? I feel like I'm a pretty smart guy, but I don't know what that is, Ryan. A puppet on strings. Ryan's a little elite for me. See, Ryan's elite. I'm not elite. Ryan's on an elite level of vocabulary. I'm not. I wouldn't use that in one of my songs. I'm not that elite. I'm decent. Hat to San Diego? That could make a bit of sense. Who's my Yankee of the decade? Wow. Yankee of the decade, man. Holy crap. Yankee of the decade. You know, it's funny. Wow. I mean, Kendrys Morales is right up there. Morales is right up. Ramiro Pena is up there, no question. Brett Gardner. I think Brett Gardner would be mine. Well, Aaron judges the truth. I guess I got to get banned from my own chat. I'm going to ban myself from my own chat. No, seriously. I think Brett Gardner got to be up there. Let's look at this for an example. He played the whole thing. I mean, the only two guys that played the entire thing are him and CC Sabathia. So for me, Brett Gardner, you can argue, has by far been the most consistent. He's really been the leader. Brett Gardner. Brett Gardner's my guy. Very good question, man. I like that one. Yeah. Brett Gardner would be my guy, no doubt. Javi Baez, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I can't make a song. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, man. Yeah, everybody's happy about Cole, Michael. Everybody's very happy about Garrett Cole. I got my 45 jersey coming in. I can, the no name in the back. My 45 jersey's coming in. Josh Bell still a possibility. Getting this late. We're about to hit January. I don't think so. About a month, almost a month away from spring training. Unbelievable. Have you ever seen the video for Bye 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 where NSYNC is on the puppet strings? That's what. Okay, I know what it is now. You made that clear. It's just a damn word. Ryan, you're elite. Take the credit and run with it. You're elite. I'm not elite. You are elite, my friend. You are elite. I'm going to DM you my list of MLB top 50 players unbiased on Twitter. Let me know what you think. All right, I'm cool with that. It's Ebonics. Anthony G. That's not the Ebonics I know. That's not the Ebonics I know. If you had to re-sign Tanaka or Paxton, who would you choose? Paxton got the upside. Tanaka got the consistency. I'll flip a damn coin, man. I'll flip a coin. I heard Brewers want too much for Hader. Why not? They should want a lot for him. Yankees hit of the decade. Oh my God, you guys on this decade stuff. Didi Gregorius, 3-run homer. Bird's home run against Miller. Ibanez. I mean, these are some big ones there. They didn't win a World Series in a decade, so you can't look at '09. Yeah, I think you got to look at some of those ones. I think you got to look. I think the most impressive home run was that 497 homer by Aaron Judge. I'll tell you what, another homer that isn't talked about too much is by our good friend Starlin Castro. Starlin, I should say. Starlin Castro's homer on the great 9-run deficit comeback against the Orioles. That was a great homer. That game was insane. DJ's, that could be up there too. What a great at-bat. What an at-bat. God, what an at-bat. And then I go outside and I go live. Because I said, great, let's go live. Let's get the reaction of the Yankees winning this damn game. I put the friggin' thing on live. Altuve comes up. I say, walk the fucking guy. Walk him. You got Marizdick on deck. Fucking Marizdick on deck. My first time doing a reaction video. I'm getting the fucking thing set up. I said, no, are you kidding me? Fucking walk him. I'm in the car pissed. I still get mad about it. Who the hell doesn't pitch the Marizdick? Fucking Aaron Boone. To this day. I can't live that down. Oh, well, guess what? The tying run is coming up. You don't want the tying run to come up because Marizdick is so fucking good. Jesus Christ. The Wimps in the Box video was good. Look, I wasn't wrong. The Yankees cursed themselves with that Savages bullshit. They cursed themselves. Savages in the box. This asshole in the box. This asshole in the box. This scumbag hitting balls. They hit no fucking balls when it came down to it. It was DJ LeMahieu and assholes playing. And Aaron Boone. What are you kidding me? Who? Marizdick, folks. I had people argue with me for weeks about this. Weeks. This isn't a tough call. Look, whether he knew it was coming or not, it was a piece of shit pitch. I mean, it was a piece of shit pitch either way you look at it. Why do you guys gotta get me hot? It's Sunday and you guys gotta bother me. 49ers are great. Look at the colors right here. I'm even wearing the gold for the Niners. The Niners! Jimmy Garoppolo! Alright? When you got an Italian quarterback, you're automatically good. And Garoppolo's slapping more cheeks than anyone out there, alright? Just gonna say. Hey, Jimmy G slapping more cheeks out there. He's slapping cheeks. Nick Bosa, another great Italian. And killing it out there, slapping cheeks. Jimmy G goes out there and wins a game and looks in the crowd. Hey, honey. Ah! That's what the guy does. This is his life. It's his life. I feel like I'm Khabib. Oh, okay. All right, folks. Look, guys, I'll answer any other questions you guys want and we'll keep talking. Jimmy has a hot Latino. Jimmy's a smart man. Jimmy G sounds like a Goodfellas character. Ron Jeremy did slap many cheeks. Yes, he did. But he also wasn't an all-star quarterback. Big difference there. Joe Montana, great. My favorite Mafia movie, wow. I'll talk about that Rampage fight. What a damn joke. My favorite Mafia, I mean, your Godfather 2 to me is right up there. But an underrated Mafia movie is Road to Perdition. Great movie. Great movie. Ryan, The Irishman was good. The Irishman was good, but let me say Bronx Tale is probably one of my all-time enjoyable movies to watch. I can watch the whole movie, but I gotta stop at the end because I can't see Sonny get killed. I can't watch the scene when Sonny gets killed no more. Donnie Brasco's a great movie. Godfather 1 and 2 are great. Godfather 3 is good too. But here's the thing about The Irishman. Some of the scenes when they had, obviously CGI, make them look younger, they still looked very old. Like the scene when De Niro beats the guy up out the store. And he has his arm up like this, like an old man. Like, it looked horrible. Oh yeah, I mean, it looked so bad it almost took me out the movie. I rewinded it 10 times. I had to see it 10 times. I literally watched that scene 10 times before I could move forward with the movie. I was like, you couldn't, like, mix the face in with a younger body or something? Or say, hey, Robbie, let's get the arm down, buddy. Let's just throw a front kick. We're going to have to fix this up a little bit and do something different. It was bad. That scene was bad. But other than that, everything was good. Pacino was amazing. Pacino was great. Pacino was great. De Niro was good, but I think Pacino and I think Pesci was unbelievable. I think Joe Pesci was great. But yeah, a really good movie. It did. It looked really bad. Yo, Pete, what do the Yanks need to ensure a championship besides adding Cole? Guys, nothing puts them over the top. I don't believe in over the top. They gotta be healthy. If they could be healthy, they will win. If they could be healthy, they would win. That is it. If they can be healthy, they have a very good chance of winning. That's it. Uncut Gems is the next movie on my list to watch, definitely. Once Upon a Time in America is an amazing movie. James Woods is also in that movie. Great movie. Tyler, correct. Making sure they're all healthy by late September. I agree. I agree. My favorite Star Wars movie? Wow. I don't like the new ones. I don't like the new trilogy. I don't like the new trilogy at all. Now, The Mandalorian's terrific. The Mandalorian is terrific. That show's great. So I hope Star Wars makes more and more of these shows because it was amazing. But The Mandalorian was great. Now, when it comes to my favorite Star, I think Return of the Jedi is still probably one of the best ones ever. A lot of the originals are great. Episode 1, not special. Mandalorian's great. A lot of the new ones I don't like. Now, Rogue One I thought was very good. I thought Rogue One was very good. I thought Rogue One was really good. Empire Strikes Back, of course, is your leading contender of the best Star Wars movie ever made, which would likely be my favorite also. Baby Yoda is not Baby Yoda. That is right. Do you believe in a Stanton bounce back? Of course. Why not? Empire is the best Star Wars movie of all time. I agree. I agree. Have you seen The Drop with Gandolfini and Tom Hardy? You know I haven't seen it. I've been wanting to watch it a couple of times. I never watched it. I saw the trailer plenty of times. It's a good one. It looked good. Raging Bull's an amazing movie. You guys remember the scene in Raging Bull? Oh shit, now I gotta try to remember. Oh man. This is gonna bother the shit out of me. It's when De Niro and Pesci are at the table. Oh man, he's talking about eating the steak. That shit is hilarious. Oh man. I could act it out really well, I just forgot it. He gets mad about the steak. The steak scene, yes. Bring it over. That's right. Bring it over. Bring it over. He goes, bring it over here. The steak scene is classic. Yes. Yes. The steak scene is classic. I love that damn scene. Wolf of Wall Street's a great movie. Wolf of Wall Street is an amazing movie. You bother me about a steak? Yes, that scene is great. He said, bring it over. Bring it over. Bring it over. I gotta watch it. I'm gonna watch your parody of that. I got to. I love that. I love that. Hit a skunk, Aaron. These are great movies. These are all great movies, man. All great movies. Overcooking is no good. Exactly. Man, I'm telling you, man, I gotta get into. I would love to get into acting too. That's another thing I would love to do, man. I have so many aspirations of things I want to do. Just keep pushing forward and try to do it. 2020 is another fun year to keep working on whatever makes you happy, man. And that's what I'm trying to do, man. It's so much fun. It is so much fun doing all this stuff. Killing them softly. It doesn't ring a bell. It doesn't ring a bell. Just when you thought I was out, they pull me back in. Pulp Fiction, is it considered a mob movie? I would say, I don't think it's considered. Mob in the sense of Italian mafia, Irish mafia, no. Organized crime movie, no. I think it's more of a crime movie than a mafia movie. I don't know. I think there is a difference there between crime movies. Maybe it's more of a crime movie. I don't really see that as a mafia movie or a mob movie. Charles Bronson, one of my all-time favorite actors. What's the great Charles Bronson movie that he did with the great Italian actor that played in Godfather? Remember? Anybody gonna eat that sausage? Come on, somebody knows. Tell me. Not Death Wish. It wasn't Death Wish. It's not Death Wish. Come on, man. Remember? The guy's eating the sausage, he throws it on the floor. Anybody gonna eat that sausage? Come on, somebody knows. Charles Bronson movies with the great Italian actor. I forget his name now. He played, I think, Tartaglia in Godfather. They shoot him in the head. Michael Corleone shoots him in the head with the police officer. Oh, man. It's the one with the melons when he's the melon farmer. Is it the melon farmer movie? I think it's the melon farmer movie. Anybody know? Nobody knows? The Turk, yeah, he killed the Turk. It's the same actor that plays in the movie with Charles Bronson. Not Magnificent Seven. Hold on. Mr. Majestic. Mr. Majestic. I think it's Mr. Majestic. Mr. Majestic, yes. Is that the one when they shoot his melons? Yeah, they shoot his melons up, remember? He's the melon farmer. Classic. Classic movie. Classic movie. Yeah, classic movie. Great movie. Great movie. Charles Bronson, great actor. Unbelievable actor. Did some good Twilight Zone episodes too. Did Charles Bronson. Jojo Rabbit, I heard about that one. That's the one about the Nazis, right? Like a little Nazi camp movie or something? Speaking of melons, we now go live to Meredith at the stadium. I'll never get on the Yes Network. Wow. She does. She has some pretty big melons there. What happened, babe? I said, can you slice me some melons? The watermelons downstairs. Slice me some. Before I come back. All right. What's the movie about Big Brother? 1984? I feel like I'm in 1984. Everybody's watching me. Casino's a great movie. Ryan, you're nuts. Oh, man. All right, guys. I'm going to get ready to jump off here. Ryan has destroyed my chances of ever appearing on the Yes Network. Who knows? Maybe me and Meredith Morakovitz would do a skit together. Hip hop slash rapper of the decade. Oh my God. Look, I'm not a huge Jay-Z fan. I'm not a huge Jay-Z fan at all. But you got to give Jay-Z credit for the longevity of his career. And I know he put out a lot. To be honest, though, he's up there. But to me, it'll be Kanye West. Kanye West, to me, no doubt about it, will be the artist of the year. Going off of, producing credits also. If you're looking at artist, rapper, just tracks they put out, Kanye West to me definitely is the rapper or artist when it comes to hip hop music of the year, easily, of the century by far, or the decade, whatever the hell. Sorry. Yeah, The Weeknd got some new good stuff coming out. Marshall Mathers LP is one of the best of all time. One of the best of all time. And it's amazing because the Marshall Mathers LP would have never been able to be released right now in music. If the Marshall Mathers LP was released now, Eminem probably, no matter how great he was, would have never had a career because of the social justice warriors out there. That music would have never been able to be released. I could just think of some of the lyrics in some of those songs from that album. Just the song Kill You would have never been released. Would have never been released. A lot of those would have never been released. Any movie you're looking forward to seeing in 2020? Off the top of my head, no. I haven't been in the movies in a while, man. There's just... I know the new Halloween movie comes out. I'm excited about that. Jadakiss, Nas, All Legends, Black Album, great. Illmatic might be one of the best hip-hop albums of all time. To me, I think my favorite hip-hop album of all time is probably Capital Punishment by Big Pun, which is the one that put him as the first Latin hip-hop artist to go triple platinum. So that will probably be one of them. Oh, yeah. Eminem's first 3 albums are unbelievable with Dr. Dre. That's right. That's pretty classic. Tribe Called Quest is classic. Black Album is obviously classic. I love Nas. I think Nas is a better rapper than Jay-Z. He's not a better artist than Jay-Z. So there's a big difference there. When it comes to being an artist, Jay-Z is by far superior. When it comes to being a rapper, I think Nas is a better rapper. Who's the best Joker of all time? Joaquin Phoenix. Definitely the best Joker of all time, in my opinion, because he could truly be that character. Where's Wifey? I believe she's downstairs watching. Everything, every step I take. Every move I make. Did I like Kamikaze? Yeah, there was some tracks of Kamikaze I liked. It was definitely better Eminem than, say, a lot of the stuff he released in between that, which was terrible, if you ask me. I like Heath Ledger's Joker a lot. I just feel with the story and the adult style, what they did really with the mental aspect and showing the mental breakdown of Joaquin Phoenix, I think it allowed him to truly portray the best of the Joker. And I think he was by far the best. And I think it's hard to compare because one is a totally different story than the other. He actually had the ability to bring a lot of the comic to life because he actually interacted with Batman, whereas this Joker did not do that, but you got to see his mental breakdown and just an unbelievable actor. I mean, I watched the role and it actually made you uncomfortable, a lot of it, because you could actually watch how friggin' psychotic he became. And I think, spoiler alert, I think he killed the girl and the kid. I know a lot of people had different opinions about that. I think he killed both of them. I'm pretty sure. I feel like he killed both of them. And I don't think they want to show him killing the kid, but I think he killed both of them. I definitely think he killed both of them when he left the apartment. They didn't show it. But yeah, I definitely think the Joker went on a rampage and he killed both of them, in my opinion. And I do think they'll make a part 2 eventually. I definitely do. I think you'll hear about a Joker part 2 at some point. I really believe that. He probably did. How could you not feel bad for him in that movie? I mean, his life was horrible. Everything that could go wrong and bad happened to him, and he snapped. Obviously, he had issues beforehand, so he got to take home an Oscar for that role. If he doesn't, it's disgraceful. I mean, he got to finally get that Oscar. He deserves it. He's arguably top 5 of the best actors out today, easily. I mean, the Dark Knight movies are great. That's why I said it's hard to compare them. It's hard to compare them. It's definitely hard to compare them. Go watch the Joker, man. Go watch it. And even spoiling it does nothing. Because if you know the Joker character, you know he snaps. God, I was spoiled before I went to see it. I mean, I knew it was going to happen. But it's just amazing. It is just unbelievably good. I mean, the movie's unbelievable. You guys got any other questions at all? Go ahead and get them out there, unless I'm going to go ahead and end this chat. Somebody asked about the fight last night. And the Fedor fight with Rampage was a joke. I don't know if Rampage threw that fight, but I've never seen a fighter take one punch and then start shaking his head on the floor saying he's done. Even with a knockout punch, typically you don't have reactions if you got hit that hard. It was kind of strange. I don't know if he tossed that fight, if he got paid for it. I don't know. It was kind of weird to me. Conor fighting at 170. Yes, he is, and he looks absolutely gigantic. Niners are on. I know they are on. He looks gigantic. He looks huge. Conor looks gigantically big. Jack says, thoughts on Wilder-Fury rematch? It's interesting. Wilder has probably made adjustments. He still has trouble with boxers. He had trouble against Luis Ortiz. Ortiz, I had winning every single round besides the knockout. But that is who Wilder is. Wilder is not going to learn to be a point fighter. He's never going to be a point fighter. It's not who Wilder is. He'll never be a point fighter at all. His only chance against Tyson Fury is to knock him out. And it's the same thing when he fights a guy like Luis Ortiz. His only chance would be to knock him out. So it'll be interesting, man. Fury is a great boxer, arguably the best. And yeah, I think Fury could get it done, but then I could also see the knockout. Look, Fury's going to lose more weight. He's going to be quicker. He's just an unbelievable fighter. And I do think making a change to your trainer is going to make a big difference for Tyson Fury. I think he did need a change. I think he needs somebody with a little more experience. He's still very young. So getting somebody with experience, his old team back together that led him to his title and led him to becoming the lineal champion will make a big difference for him. I really believe that. I'm going to answer who my musician influences are since Pete didn't. Luther Vandross, Steve Perry, Stevie Wonder, James Taylor, Brian McKnight, Steven Tyler, Freddie Mercury. Very nice. Simonetti, do you believe in God? Do I look like a holy man? Yes, of course I believe in God. Very much. Fury is a beast, no doubt about it. I seen a couple of you guys also ask about my personal music. It's going really well. The new album probably early next year, early 2020. Probably more towards March or April, I will actually release it. Likely going to be all digital. I don't think I'm going to do the whole CDs and all that stuff again. So it'll likely be all digital. I got some music videos to film for it that I should be starting this weekend. Very excited about it. Very excited about it. Gio, my friend, yes, Vegas. Hopefully we'll be out there in Vegas and many other places here in the next couple of months doing shows. So that will be amazing. I got some stuff set up here in Richmond, of course, and in DC, trying to get some things lined up. So working very hard on every aspect of everything that I do. When it comes to music, when it comes to baseball, when it comes to just bettering myself of what I do. I don't think that will be on the album. I do have the track list. My track list is done. It will be 12 songs. I am happy to announce there's going to be a lot of songs on there that no one will even hear of before they drop because I want it to be very fresh. Got some good collaborations. I think there's only about 3 or 4 collaborations on there. One with an artist, a female artist called Bonnie, who's actually really talented. Another one with Felix is coming out. A couple of, who else do I have? Another one that I'm working on with somebody else that is going to be likely dropping. Some of the tracks you may have heard in some of my outros already, but it's going to be interesting. Ryan Beck, none of them. No, Ryan Beck is not on this album. He could very well be. You never know. You never know. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. Thank you so much for everybody who stuck around for the whole time. Looks like we went about 50 plus minutes with this one and the chat that ended beforehand. Maybe about an hour. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. I will talk to you guys again very soon. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for everything you guys do. Talk to you soon.